Hi there guys, this is 88 ShadowAngel here once again, and today, so with this vid I'm going to bring you my how to paint guide on how to do blonde hair. Now, as I've said in the Gulliman vid, this is something I have a slight, I suppose, niche with, in terms of I've seen pro painters, not so pro painters, basically a wide range of painters who can't seem to get blonde hair. In terms of it just doesn't look right in my view, or it looks too white, so it comes across quite pale, or they go the other end and it just comes out like a big yellow blob. Now, as a Blood Angel player, I had to find this technique to something I really liked the look of. So today I'm going to show you on, I'm going to be using the new Devastator Captain with the added addition of the Blood Angel flesh head from the upgrade pack. Now, I always find it best to do at least the base coat of the flesh to begin with when doing the hair, because you get to find like the hairline and stuff like that, see where it connects with the head, or the face I should say, and things like that. Now, the model comes with like a crown across the front there. So on to how to do blonde. So I always start with the base of this, which is scrag brown. It's quite a lightish colour of a brown, and I've usually always found this really good. If you're still using old paints, it used to be called Bastille brown. This is a bit lighter than that, I think, but works just as well. So we're going to apply, well, a base layer basically, so a fairly good base layer, making sure you get into all the nooks and crannies of the hair and things like that, and I'll come back to you in a bit and show you what it looks like when it's finished. See you in a bit, guys. Alright, so here we are, guys. So as you can see, the scrag brown, decides wants to focus. There we go. So you can see the scrag brown has really brought out the details in a base form. So from here, what we're going to do is add a fairly liberal highlight of this, which is Balor brown. Now, this used to be known as vomit brown, like I say, once again, if you're working in old colours, but this is basically what will give you that base, very base blonde colour, and you can work from all different points at this point. So I'm going to put a coat of this on, and I'll show you what it looks like once it goes on. So, like I say, fairly liberal highlight, so don't need to be too neat, but I'll show you what I mean after. Right, catch you in a bit, guys. Cheers. Alright, so welcome back, guys. So as you can see, like I say, it's a fairly liberal highlight. I only live in the scrag brown, in the very fine recesses in between the hair. Just check around the back, so nothing up on top. So as I can see on the camera, it has come out quite a bit yellow, but kind of a weirdish brown colour. So what we're going to do now is this. Now with this, you only want fairly thin layers of this, and to do the top part of the head where there's not really much detail, you may want to dry brush it even, just so it's got a bit of shading over the top and create the hairs there. And so yeah, so I'm going to take this away and I'm going to do this, and then I'll show you what it looks like to be finished, and that's it, and I'll catch you in a bit. Right, so here we are, guys. So as you can see, it's all painted up and finished, and there you go. That is pretty much all you need to know how to do blonde hair. I know it looks a bit bright at the moment, but once you've done the face and everything up around it, it does blend quite well in. As show you on here. So here's one that's completely finished, and as you can see, the blonde hair sits quite nicely with the flesh once it's all painted up and finished. So there you go, guys. It's a really quick way of how to paint it, using only 3 colours. Now I did this with my Space Wolves. You can put a black wash over it to darken it down and give it that really dirty, gritted look. But as I say, that's there is how it looks when it's finished. As you've just seen me using the technique I've just shown, and for doing Blood Angels it works really, really well. So so there you go, guys. As always, I hope this has helped. Yeah, I always love getting your feedback to see how I can improve these kind of vids and stuff like that. So once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the messages and comments and everything on the Facebook page as well, and all those on the Instagram who've got in contact with me through Instagram and everything else. So I shall catch you again next time. Next time I will be showing how I painted the blue armour for Gulliman's armour, because I've been asked by a couple of people how I did that. So I'll be showing you exactly how I painted it, but I'll probably be doing it on the Blood Angel helmet for the Devastator squad, because it's got a different surface shapes and textures, so it's really easy to apply for the rest of the armour. And so yeah, so there you go. I shall then catch you again next time. Be safe and catch ya.